So, hello and good afternoon to all. Welcome to Strike, your one stop solution for stock market analysis. In today's live stream, I'll take you through the today's market through our Strike tool, and will in the by the end of the stream, we'll also look for how to catch sectors in real time. So, stay tuned till the end. Yeah. So today's market, we have seen some selling pressure in the Nifty and all other headline indices, with the overall breadth also being weak. As you can see, in Nifty 50, 31 stocks are declining while 19 are advancing. And in Nifty 500, only 188 stocks are up while 309 stocks are down. And most of the stocks in Nifty IT are negative, which is leading the selling in today's session. So we'll have a detailed look at Nifty and Bank Nifty, then we'll jump on to other parts. So this is the overview page for Nifty. In today's session, the leading stocks are LT, ONGC, NTPC, as well as State Bank, and losing stocks are Infosys, Techem, HCL Tech, Hindustan Unilever. So all the selling pressure is confined towards majority of the IT stocks, since overnight some of these big stocks came up with their results, and also the global cues, which were overall negative for yesterday. So we have seen a weaker opening for the Nifty index today, and the index is weak. So I'll jump to the technicals to have a look. In yesterday's stream, we observed that the RSI indicator was at 80, hinting at a short term overbought level. Just in one day, it has dipped back to below 70 levels. It's cooled down. So, but it doesn't mean that it's any trend reversal, but it has gone back into the neutral category, while the other trend following indicators like the MACD or the moving averages are still trending up. All the moving averages are bullish. Uh, Mainly, I'll look at 10-day moving average as well as 20-day moving average. So you can see that all these are all the averages are trending higher. So I'm jumping onto the Rohit setup screen, which is a proprietary setup in which we have a detailed look how the chart is placed according to the Dow theory trend, which is higher high, higher lows, or lower high, lower lows, the 20-day moving average, the 40-day exponential moving average, and the RMI indicator, which is our proprietary momentum indicator, on which we have a separate YouTube video as well, which you can have a look on to get in-depth understanding for the indicator. So in today's session, we have seen a weaker price action for the Nifty index, but there is no signal on the setup. The indicator is still in buy and Dow trend is still up, and both the moving averages are also held. So with this, we'll jump to the Bank Nifty. So to go to any other section, you can simply go into the global search and type in the index name. Yeah. So Bank Nifty is up, down only 0.16%, which means it's stronger if we look at just today's action. And within Bank Nifty, the leading stock is Bandhan Bank, and on the losing side, the top loser is Federal Bank. So seasonality wise, I'll just zoom in. Seasonality wise, July has been a bullish month, and we are following that pattern. And let's go to the technicals of our Bank Nifty as well. So same here, all the indicators are bullish, hinting at a uptrend that is going on. As of now, there is no hint at reversal from the either the technical indicators or any moving averages. RSI has crossed above 70, but there is no divergence or anything as of now. Let's go to the Rohit setup for Bank Nifty as well. If you have any questions, you can put in the comments, and I'll respond all to the all questions in the end. So as you can see on the setup, there is no major change on the bank Nifty. Today's candle is looking like a doji kind of a candle, but there is still some time for the market to close. So we can watch out for if we get what kind of a closing we get. Yeah. So that was a look at the charts, indicators, and the setup of how the headline indices are placed. Now to have a deeper look, let's have a look at the open interest for the nearest expiry. So as you can see, a high call OI buildup is seen at 19,800, 19,900, and 20,000. So this indicates that the call writers are confident that these levels will act as resistances, and this will be, not crossed easily. So there is a lot of OI seen there. But at the same time, there is also good amount of put OI in 19,800. So 19,800 can be a level of fight between option players. Similarly, for Bank Nifty, you can see that at 46,000, the put OI is very strong, which is almost close above 50 lakhs of put OI. So this will be seen as a strong level that can get defended by the bulls. Let's have a look what happened in the future activity today. So it's a mixed session with more interest on the downside today. As you can see, there are only 67 stocks with long buildup and 99 with short buildup, only 10 with short covering, and 12 stocks with long unwinding. So the highlight here is taken by the short buildup stocks, within which Reliance is at the top with with the OI change of 81%. But this number may not reflect ideally because the contracts for Reliance expired on 19th July due to the corporate event that was a demerger, which is why this number may be reflecting an absurd figure. But nevertheless, it's a short build-up according to the definition. Similarly, Infosys, which had a weaker earnings in yesterday overnight queues, so it is also down by 8%, and there is a 27% increase in OI, which is hinting at a strong short buildup. So that's a gist of how the markets is placed and what is the action in FNO market today. But as we can see, there are still individuals named that are, you know putting in good amount of gains in today's session as well. And you can see within the Nifty 500, there are 34 stocks making 52-week high today, but only one is making 52-week low. So this is still showing that the broad market is strong and there is no signs of worry as of now. Let's jump to the heat map to see sector wise performance for the day. As we discussed, that Nifty IT is at the bottom, which is the weakest index, down by 4%. And after that, Nifty consumer durables down by 1.3%. And in the positive sector is Nifty PSU Bank as well as Nifty PSC. So within Nifty PSU Bank, Union Bank, Maharashtra Bank, PSB, all these banking stocks are going good. This partially is maybe due to the earning season going on, and some of these are coming up with the results. So yeah, so this is reflecting a degree of, you can say, relative strength within the market. Someone has commented that if I can analyze any particular stock using Rohit setup. uh, yeah, surely we can do that once I'm done with this. Yeah. So we were having a look at PSU banks, and as I said that the earning season is on. So let me go to the calendar. Yeah. We discussed this yesterday as well, where you can see what all stocks are coming up with their results, so you can manage your trades and investments accordingly. So, as I said, banking, there are many important results coming up. So, in the search, I'll just type in bank. We can see in the next few days there are many results coming from the banking, mainly Federal Bank, that is today, and tomorrow AU Small Finance Bank, ICICI Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, RBL Bank, Yes Bank, and so on, and many of the PSU names here as well. So the action here is maybe due to the expectations in the earnings. So let's have a look at sentiment indicators as well. Yesterday, I explained that the FII net index futures positions, that is, what is the net position created by the foreign institutional investors, is a net long or a net short. And we have seen that this number, when this goes to about 100,000 contracts on the upside, it is extreme level. And as of yesterday's levels, we are at 1,04,328 contracts, and we are seeing a small pullback into this trading session. So this level does indicate that we are quite on the higher end of this indicator. But similarly, if we do look at the same indicator in percentage terms, that is percentage of FIIs long versus short, then we are still below 70 or around 70, you can say, and we are just stopped there. And previously also, this 75 to 80 range has worked for the market as a short term or medium term top, but actual price reversal is yet to be seen. I'll jump to the momentum swing first. So, momentum swing is our proprietary indicator in which we run the scan to check whether the momentum is rising or decreasing day over day over the FNO scripts. So, this is a very helpful indicator in terms of giving us short term swings. So, right now it is in the neutral zone, not really overbought or not oversold, but whenever it reaches near the 20 zone, we have seen the market picked up quite substantially. And the average swing, which is the smoother version of this same indicator, we have seen it also in the neutral zone, and it is just looking to pick up a small bit into this session. So, but that needs confirmation till the market closing, as the values are still changing. So, now, interestingly, in derivatives data, you will get indicators that are not available anywhere else. So you can come here to web.strike.money and check them for yourself. I'll go to the OIPCR, which is a market-wide put call ratio, like which means all stocks and indices based on OI, and it is a 9-day moving average for the same. And when plotted against the Nifty, it can seen give us short-term or medium-term signals. So as you can see, when it goes to extreme lows like zero point 0.7 or so, that is where the market is seen to be bottoming. And when it's at extreme highs, that is when the market is seen topping. So right now it has cooled off from the highs, and it came lower to this previous support levels. So further action from here needs to be seen. Now, next is volume put call ratio, which is a more medium term indicator of the same. So it's not a indicator that we would look for daily kind of signals, but more of a medium term signals. So this indicator was extremely oversold here, and the volume put call ratio was extremely high. In other words, it means that number of puts getting traded versus the number of calls was really high, which indicates extreme bearish sentiment in the market. So yeah, so it has cooled off from there, but it's still not where we would expect any significant fall in the markets. Next is advanced decline ratio. So this is a AD ratio, average of 20 days, like how many stocks are advancing versus declining. So when we smooth out and view it on a chart versus Nifty, we can see medium term to short term overbought and oversold levels. So it has been declining slowly, but not yet oversold enough for to say that a broad based rally might come. But yeah, as the market is rising, the participation is somewhat slowing down. That's what the interpretation can be from this indicator. So you can just jump to sentiment indicators on web.strike.money and do your own analysis and see how these indicators help you in your own setups. I'll have a quick look at diffusion indicators as well. So diffusion indicators help us know when a certain indicator, we run it at a basket of stocks, then what the output is. So for example, right now I am in percentage of stocks above 20 SMA, which means, and I'm running it on Nifty 50. So it's telling me how many of the Nifty stocks are actually above their 20-day moving average. So this indicator has been in the range of 70, 80 to 90 since few days, and today it is breaking a little below that, which is at 72. So it is still in the strong zone, but it's telling us that yeah, there is a small divergence if you look closely. So there is a small divergence that can be seen in this indicator. But if we switch to a little bit higher time frame, that is a 50 moving average, then there is no divergence to see, as the majority of the stocks are trending above their 50-day moving averages. So yeah, there are multiple other diffusion indicators available based on the RMI itself, MACD, RSI, ADX. So you can tune in to check and see how it fits your analysis. Next, let's have a look at scanners. Let's see what stocks are showing us any buy downtrend reversals or based on the RMI. So I'm going to choose Nifty 50 as a basket, and I'll see all the down to upper, up to down signals for the day. So these are the stocks that are giving a downtrend reversal in today's session, which means they are either making a lower low or breaking the swing high of the previous trend. So if I check, you can see the trend turning red from green, which is nothing but indicating at the stock breaking this previous low. So the trend as of Dow theory changes to uh, down, that is up to down. So this is just a disclaimer that these are system calculated signals and not any investment advices. Similarly, there are three stocks with down to up signals as well. And let us go to Rohit scanner to look the same. So same basket I've selected, Nifty 50, and live here means that the signal that is coming in today's trading session. So there's a couple of signals coming in the Rohit scanner as well, and we can see that new sell signals are mainly dominated by the IT stocks, which are seeing some weakening and some selling due to the overall events. And there are two new buy stocks as well in the Rohit scanner. So that's how you can look for signals in the real time and have stocks at your radar and do your further analysis on the same. Yeah, so that's pretty much it about today's session. If you have any questions, just drop in. I'll try to answer. So Ayush has asked to show the Rohit setup on some stock. So I'll choose any random stock and show you. So once you go to the stock, you'll land up at the overview page. You can go to charts, and in the drop down you see Rohit setup. Now you're at the setup for that particular stock, and within that also you can switch between daily, weekly, and monthly time frames. And very shortly we are going to add hourly time frame as well in the screens, so you can manage your positions even more better. Yeah. So if you have any more questions, please drop in. Okay, I think there are no more questions. So we'll wind up for the day. We'll see you tomorrow at the same time. So you can like, share, and subscribe our channel to receive notifications. See you tomorrow.